Could you take me through the two defensive plays late? The block where you timed up Wiggins and then the poke away steal. You got it done.
Again, it's just our switch and flexibility. Felt like we were letting those guys come off screens a little bit too easy. They were comfortable. So, just jump Wiggins one time and force him to take a long contested two. And then, Rubio's got kind of a high dribble, when he gets by you. So I just saw an opportunity to poke it loose. Again, that's just sort of the freedom that we have with that second group because we're smaller, a little bit more active. We've got that flexibility. Guys can be all over the floor.
Speaking of that comfort zone, obviously you're playing the 5 in those units. But do you really feel like a 5 considering your background and the switching and, the hedging and some of the stuff you can do?
No. And I think that's a part of it. I can sort of get out, on the floor. Again, obviously, we're undersized, so we've got to, gang rebound as a group, which I thought we did good for a good 3 or 4 minute stretch that allowed us to get out. I thought KD was more energized because we were getting defensive stops. He hit a big 3 and then a drive down the lane. Same thing with Klay. I just think the defense and that energy, carries over to our offense, makes it a little bit better.
How big has Ron Adams been in getting this defense on the same page? And
yeah, he's constantly talking defense. The good thing about this group is we got that flexibility and everybody's willing to adjust. We start one way, if it's not working, we'll go to something else. We talk about it like we did here tonight at halftime about adjusting the way we're guarding pick and rolls, and it works out for us.
What did David West give you tonight defensively in the fourth?
He was incredible. He protected the rim. He got out on switches. He rebounded the basketball. He was great. That lineup we had out there, they took control of the game for us and got us a win because it wasn't looking good.
You guys, a lot of times last year, you had full second units out there with all bench players. This season, that is kind of your second unit. You got 2 starters, 3 kind of savvy vets. What can they potentially give you? Obviously, what they did tonight, but just down there.
To have, KD and Klay out there with that unit, along with Andre, Sean, and David. That's a great lineup, and they'll continue to be good for us throughout the rest of this year. That's I'm sure that was the thought, with putting that lineup together, and it came through for us tonight for sure.